295 heading into 42 as well. I'm Randy Sheffigan in the TrueMark Financial Credit Union 24-hour traffic center.
Thank you. KYW News time, 4:33.
You're listening to the Delaware Valley Severe Weather Information Station. Malvern Federal Savings Bank and Rafferty Subaru sponsor continuing Storm Center coverage on KYW News Radio and CBSPhilly.com.
It has been quite a day in the Delaware Valley. I'm running out of words to describe the amount of snow we're getting, so I'm just going to call in meteorologist Justin Dravik. This must be exciting for you as a meteorologist to cover.
You know, it is, growing up in this area as well, you see these nor'easters develop, so, this is kind of cool for me, but I know a lot of people, have problems with the snow. Also, some people do like the snow, but we're getting a lot of it today. Again, total amounts probably up around a foot, maybe some locally higher amounts from the city and surrounding suburbs. The further south you go, maybe extreme southern New Jersey near the coast, a little bit less, more towards the 6-inch mark, as well as the Lehigh Valley, but most of the region getting up close to a foot before the storm system begins to move out later tonight. So we'll see periods of snow heavy at times into tonight. Starts to wind up and through the overnight hours after midnight. Very cold, though. We have that Arctic air building in. Temperatures will drop to about 8 degrees for the low temperature. The wind kicks up, so wind chill values down around -10 at times. This is going to blow the snow around as well very early tomorrow morning, making the cleanup effort a little bit harder. Highs on Wednesday only around 16 degrees, despite mostly sunny skies. Still very cold for the rest of the week. We get up to about 20 on Thursday with more clouds, maybe a few flurries. Friday, a couple degrees colder in the upper teens with sunshine. And then not quite as cold on Saturday, mid-30s for the high temperature. It could be a snow shower late in the day, but it looks like the cold sticks around for the second half of the weekend into next week. We see highs back into the 20s on Sunday. Currently in Independence Mall, 15 degrees going down to 8 tonight. Reporting live from the Eyewitness News Weather Center, I'm CBS 3 meteorologist Justin Dravik on KYW News Radio.
Justin, thank you so much for everything today. KYW News time, 4:35. Let's hit the Philly suburbs and our KYW Suburban Bureau Chief who's been out all day, KYW's Brad Siegel.
Certainly has been an adventure, Michelle, and the traffic has thinned out quite a bit here in the Philadelphia suburbs, eastern Montgomery County. That may be because everybody's sitting on the Schuylkill Expressway and the Turnpike, and they just haven't gotten back to their neighborhoods yet. But it certainly is less traffic out here than there was around, say, 1:30, 2 o'clock this afternoon. Now, it continues to snow. Visibility still not real good out here, and cars are taking it slow. The roads have been passable for the most part throughout much of the afternoon, but you will encounter a number of problems when you get into your neighborhood tonight. Those streets, many of them, have not been plowed as the crews have been concentrating on the major roads and those secondary roads, so that's where you're going to find the problem when you get home and into the driveway. But the main roads, roads like 611, Huntington Pike, Route 63, Welsh Road, have been passable for the most part for the afternoon, so cars have been getting through. Only problems have been inclines, where cars that don't have all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive have had problems climbing those hills. But if you just take it slow, stay a distance away from the car in front of you, you should be okay tonight. Live in Lower Moreland, Brad Siegel, KYW News Radio.
Brad, our thanks. Stay safe. And let's go to South Jersey, where we find KYW's Tony Hansen. Tony.
Yeah, the intersection is of Route 38 and 70 rather. And if there was any sun to be seen, it would be setting now on a very rough day. Area roads started about 10 o'clock this morning across South Jersey. By noon, all the roads were rush hour essentially began. You talk about a name that's misappropriate for this day. There was no rush about it. Traffic still jammed on Route 42, 676, 42 north. It's 2 backed up for miles. Problem of volume all afternoon. Snowy conditions, poor visibility. At time visibility down to about 100 yards or so. A little better right now, but the damage has been done, and folks have been on the road for, in some cases, hours, and it'll still be a while before they get home. Reporting live from South Jersey, Tony Hansen, KYW News Radio.
Tony, stay safe and stay with KYW News Radio for continuing coverage of what's happening outside your door. We will have it all, and coming up next half hour, even more on Reporters Roundup, hosted by Steve McHasey, sponsored by T-Mobile. T-Mobile Unleashed. KYW News time, 4:37. Now let's take another look at this 5-day forecast, and it's sponsored by Mid-Atlantic Waterproofing with a winter storm warning in effect for us until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. A wind chill advisory in effect as well. Heavy snow at times, ending overnight. Now, total accumulations we're expecting 6 to 12 inches, locally higher amounts, low 8 degrees, sub-zero wind chills tomorrow. The clearing skies, breezy, bitterly cold conditions. High 16. Thursday, mostly cloudy, frigid, a few flurries. High 20. Friday, mostly sunny, very cold with a high of 18. And Saturday, mostly cloudy, a snow shower with a high of 34. Sunday, mostly sunny and colder with a high of 26. We'll be back with more.
Face it, your wet, moldy, stinky basement will never get better on its own. To fix it, call Mid-Atlantic Waterproofing. Just named America's #1 waterproofing company by Qualified Remodeler magazine. Call 800 Mid-Atlantic now. That's 800-643-2852. Plus, they've got interest-free financing.
Call now for a free inspection and get $500 off any new job. Some restrictions apply.
Mid-Atlantic Waterproofing for the giant basement and ground.
Here at Temple Health Lung Center, we improve people's lives, helping them breathe a little better. Because of our size and our experience, we're using therapies that aren't available in other institutions in the area.
It's the blend of innovations driven by novel research that makes Temple Health unique.
What we can offer patients here at the Temple Lung Center is unsurpassed anywhere else.
I am Dr. Gerard Kreiner.
I'm Dr. Nat Marchetti. Many of the most advanced treatments for lung disease are here at Temple Health.
Fresh food, fresh thinking, fresh from Acme. Nowadays, you gotta save money. That's why Acme has made it easier than ever to save on groceries. With thousands of low prices throughout the store, we're talking hands down, flat out, we aren't messing around, great prices. Every shelf, every aisle, on the things you buy most. How simple is that? So save big and save now at Acme. You're in for something fresh.
Acme's store-wide buy one, get one free sale is back. Big time. Start in meat, where you'll find Lancaster brand or Purdue boneless skinless chicken breasts, buy one, get one free. For a sweet treat, Turkey Hill ice cream, 48-ounce containers, just buy one, get one free. Along with many more great items to choose from. Finally, stoked for simple dishes or signature classics or satisfying servings, 50% off. Prices effective through Thursday, January 23rd. Acme, you're in for something fresh.
Follow us on Twitter for traffic updates. Every morning and afternoon drive, we tweet the traffic trouble spots. Get the very latest from the traffic center when you follow KYW News Radio on Twitter.
KYW News Time 440. The newest security threat to the Winter Olympics, potential female suicide bombers, so-called Black Widows, as widows of Islamic militants killed by security forces. Here's CBS's Bob Orr.
The U.S. military sources confirmed there are plans to provide U.S. assistance if an evacuation proves to be necessary. Aircraft will likely be on alert at European bases, with 2 Navy ships patrolling the nearby Black Sea. General Richard Myers, a former chair of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, says it's prudent precaution.
I think what the U.S. military does almost continuously is plan for all sorts of contingencies.
CBS News has also learned that the FBI will have close to 40 agents stationed throughout Russia to assist with American security.
And that's Bob Orr reporting. KYW News Time 441. Now back home, Mayor Nutter says there are 2 factors hampering Philadelphia crews, resulting in plowing and the plummeting temperatures and the pace of the snow. With that, KYW City Hall Bureau Chief Mike Dunn.
The snow is brisk and steady, and so Mayor Nutter cautions that road crews will have trouble keeping up.
We can come through your street at some point in time. 4 hours later, you're going to have 4 to 5 inches of snow back on the ground, which we then will have to come back and try to get.
In addition, the below 20 temperatures mean the road salt doesn't work as well.
We have plenty of salt. The issue is, below a certain temperature, salt is least effective, if having any effect whatsoever.
Nutter is promising that all city roads will get plowed, but it could take upwards of 72 hours after the storm ends on Wednesday. Mike Dunn, KYW News Radio.
Traffic next.
You gotta have
KYW News Radio invites you to love the arts in Philadelphia.
I'm Timothy McLaughlin. Yannick Nézet-Séguin makes his debut with the Curtis Symphony Orchestra at the Kimmel Center, January 26th.
He's really become a real definition of a mentor.
That's Kensho Watanabe, Curtis Institute alum, conducting fellow, and protege to the Philadelphia Orchestra conductor. He'll start the night, leading fellow Curtis alumni and students through Glueck's Overture to Ruslan and Lavila, and Bartok's Concerto for 2 pianos, percussion, and orchestra.
The
alums of my channel are Benjamin Hoffman and Natalie Chu. The two percussionists are Don Liuzzi, the principal timpani player at Philadelphia Orchestra, and also Mari Yoshinaga, who's actually a good friend of mine.
He'll then hand the conducting wand to Magnus again for Shostakovich's Symphony Leningrad. For ticket information and more, go to curtis.edu.
Followers can win free tickets on Twitter at the Arts in Philly.
Radio Shack brings us traffic and transit now.
Well, the volume is letting up just enough. It's almost going from awful to just plain bad. Now that there's a little bit more room on the highway, so these plow trains that the DOTs throughout the area have out there can finally start to do their work. And just a reminder, keep away from them if you possibly can. Do not pass a plow train. Northbound lanes of 95, big delay behind one of those. It ties up now from the Commodore Barry Bridge up to 476. And then further north, we're jammed still from Girard up through Academy through the construction zone. Southbound traffic's crawling still, too. Slows at Cotman, again from just south of Penn's Landing all the way down to the Walt Whitman. And again, more slowing at the Commodore Barry. Overall, these are big improvements, believe it or not. East on the Vine Expressway, another big jam still all the way across town from the Schuylkill into 95, although westbound's not as bad anymore. Outbound Martin Luther King Drive is still slowing from the Art Museum Circle out to Sweetbriar. South on the 42 freeway, still a big jam from the Walt Whitman Bridge all the way down past the Black Horse Pike. And southbound 295 slowing Rancocas Woods Delran down to 42. Northbound traffic still slowing from 130 all the way up past the 42 freeway, continues jammed all the way up toward Route 70. I'm Randy Jeffigan in the TrueMark Financial Credit Union 24-hour traffic center.
It's the bigger, better event at Radio Shack. Trade in your eligible working phone and get up to $300 credit toward a new one like the Samsung Galaxy S4 through 131. Details at RadioShack.com. Void where prohibited.
Up next, the 5-day forecast.
Contact your financial and tax advisor. AAG offers FHA insured home equity conversion mortgage loans. Full details can be found at AAGreverse.com.
If you're 62 or older and own your own home, then we have exciting news about a government-insured program that will turn the equity locked in your home into fast, easy, tax-free cash for you. Here's former Senator Fred Thompson to tell you more about this program.
Hi, folks. I'm Fred Thompson. Now, like me, you probably heard a lot about reverse mortgages, but weren't quite sure how they worked or whether they'd be the right financial solution for you. Well, take my word for it. And hundreds of thousands of other Americans who have used a government-insured reverse mortgage as a safe, effective financial...